Hi, I'm Alexa Caballero, and one of the topics that we'll be discussing today is King Henry VIII. King Henry was crowned in 1509. He also created the Act of Supremacy, which made his citizens recognize him as the official head of the English Church. It also made them recognize his divorce from Catherine of Aragon. In addition, he was quite the ladies' man. He had 6 wives, but he didn't desire love, he only desired a male heir. He eventually had one named Edward, but he had 2 other children before that, named Mary and Elizabeth. King Henry died in 1547. His son Edward took the throne after him, but to Henry's disappointment, he only reigned for 6 years. Well, that's enough about Henry. Now on to Erica.
Thank you, Alexa. Now we're going to talk about King Henry's second daughter, Queen Elizabeth I. As queen, she did much to support the development of English art and literature. As a major patron of the arts, she was quite the fan of William Shakespeare, attending almost all of his productions. Completely surpassing her siblings, Edward and Mary, Elizabeth reigned for 45 years. Little did she know that she would become one of England's greatest rulers. Stay tuned in after the break for the interesting story about Martin Luther and his battle with the church.
Have you been feeling guilty of your sins lately? Well, you're in luck. For a one-time only deal, you can buy an indulgence. At the low price of $19.99, you can have your sins forgiven. Call 1-800-HEAVEN right now, and we'll throw in a free halo and wings. Call 1-800-HEAVEN.
Or go to hell.
We are not at fault of you actually going to hell. Welcome back to MEA News. I'm your host, Melanie Pio, and today we'll be talking about the Church Reformation with Martin Luther and the Catholic Church. Martin Luther decided to go beyond criticizing indulgences. He decided to reform against the church. He used his teaching with his 3 main ideas. Here are Luther's main ideas for his teaching were that people can win salvation if they had faith in God's faith and forgiveness. The church taught people that if they had good works and faith, that they would be in heaven. All church teachings should be based on the Bible. The Pope and the church are false authorities. All people with faith are equal. Therefore, people do not need a priest.
Hi, I'm Erica Mosley.
And I'm Alexa Caballero,
And welcome to our new segment called
Daily Dirt.
Today's topic will be on King Henry and how he mistreated his many wives.
His first wife was Catherine of Aragon.
She gave birth to Queen Mary, which he was completely unhappy about.
Because she was a girl, and he figured that Catherine was no longer fertile to give birth to a boy.
So he divorced from Catherine and married Anne Boleyn. Anne Boleyn gave birth to Queen Elizabeth.
Queen Elizabeth was a girl though, and which he was very unhappy about.
So he tried to divorce her even after he promised her that she would be queen, and so would Elizabeth.
He only reigned for 6 years.
So of course the next in line had to take the throne, which was Queen Mary.
After Queen Mary was Queen Elizabeth,
She was the best out of all the 3.
which was amazing considering she was a woman, and Henry did not think highly of women.
That's all for today's Daily Dirt. Tune in next time. I'm Erica Mosley,
And I'm Alexa Caballero,
and this is
MEA News.
For today's human of interest, we're throwing it back all the way to the 1500s with the leader of Catholic Reformation, Martin Luther. In 1517, Martin Luther decided to take a stand against the actions of a friar named Johann Tetzel, who was selling indulgences. Luther was troubled by Tetzel's tactics. In response, he wrote 95 theses attacking the pardoned merchants. This action began the Reformation and led to the founding of the Christian churches that did not accept the Pope's authority. That's all for today's news broadcast. I'm Melanie Pio. This is MEA News. Have a good night.